Alright guys, welcome to a new video. This is a free bike. This is a 19, what is it? I think it's an 82. Look at the VIN number over here. You can see it right through there. 1982 CM450. Hasn't been ridden in, I think, what was it? 10 years I think. I think the guy said 10 years. So it needs to be completely gone through. It does not run. Battery was junk on it. So today we're going to go through the whole bike and attempt to get this thing to run. I'm guessing it needs new spark plugs, carb cleaned, new battery, it needs new tires put on, so we have to take off the wheels and put some new tires on. Let's see how many miles. It's got 20,587 miles on it. We need to do an oil change on it, oil and filter, and I think a couple blinkers need to go on. Yeah, one blinker's broken, that one's fine. That's an aftermarket one though with flames. And then, yeah, it looks like it was crashed on this side right here, so we need a new clutch lever and possibly a clutch cable. Nope, that's fine. And then that piece of rubber right there we need. You can see it was dropped. And then an OEM blinker or aftermarket to match. So a couple blinkers, a clutch lever. These mirrors need to be sorted out as well. They're all janky on here. And I don't know about the gas tank. We'll have to look in there and see what that looks like. Hopefully it's not too bad. That's immaculate in there. See, a gas tank looks great. That saves me a lot of time. The paint job on this thing's really, really nice. Chrome's really nice. Pipes are nice. Covers are both there, I believe. Let's see. Yep. Side covers are there. The only thing that I see wrong with it is the seat's a little ripped in a couple places. I mean, it's not horrible. It still looks pretty decent from far away, but that probably should be dealt with at some point, just because rain gets in there and softens up that foam. But yeah, let's see. This is where the battery goes right here. And there is a battery for it. We're gonna see if that charges up. I'm guessing it won't. I believe the brakes work. Just have the old drum brakes. I think on both of them. Front brakes a little soft, it looks like. Yeah, it sticks. So that needs to be adjusted. You can see it. It's stuck in the on position right now. Pretty cool as well. Got a horn on it right there. But yeah, pretty cool bike. Let's get a jumper up to it and see if anything turns on. Off of here. Right, there's the place for the battery. Side cover looks really nice. Paint on it's really nice. Alright, let's see, we've got positive and negative right here. There we go. Alright, let's see what happens when we turn it on. See if it lights up here. Oh yeah. Alright, well, should we see if it runs? This would be the fastest fix ever if it ran. So let's see here. Is there a choke on here? Probably put fuel to on here. Fuel on, choke is up here. I guess let's see what happens. I think the clutch needs to be held in. Well, hey, that was pretty easy. It's running perfectly. That's crazy. I didn't have to do anything. Let's see, turn the choke off. All the lights work in the back. Choke is off and running. Give it a little throttle. Sounds pretty good to me. There's a little bog there. Could just be the fuel. Not bad. Let's see if the blinkers work. I'm not gonna try the other one. The other one's broken. See if the back one works. The back one works. Cool. Get the horn working. Let's see. Horn's working. Wow. Not too bad. Looks like it was last registered in 2018, so I don't think it was 10 years ago. I think it was only a couple of years ago. That's probably why it started up. Yeah. Running pretty good to me. That's awesome. So what we're probably gonna do, let this run for a bit. Looks like the speedometer is broken or something. Yeah, speedometer is broken. I don't know if the cable's broken or what, but we'll look into that as well. Could just be the needles bent in there, getting stuck. Try to take that apart and get that needle out of there. No leaking yet from anything. So far so good. The engine sounds really good. High, low, work. Check it. Yep. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, well that was a pleasant surprise. That doesn't happen very often. Actually, I don't think I've ever had that happen, where you get a free bike and it starts right up. That is pretty much insane. But yeah, let's work on this brake, I guess, because that's kind of stuck right there. Do some of the easy stuff here now. So this little lever down here, I believe this is where it's stuck. Just a little WD-40 on here. It's either the cable or the actual brake mechanism that's causing it to stick. There, it's getting... Alright, so we took that cable off. I figured we would do that, and this mechanism in here is good. So that's not what was stuck. The cable's actually stuck. So the cable needs to be lubed up or replaced here. So you can see it's a little sticky in there. We'll probably take that off. Try to lube that up. See if that comes loose. Alright, we got the brake cable off. It doesn't pay to try to fix it. It's pretty much locked up, so we'll just order one. I think they're like 15 bucks, so definitely not worth the time to mess with it. Better just get a new one. Alright, let's move on to the speedometer. You can see it's stuck right here at 65 miles per hour. So I think that needle's getting caught down in there. So let's try to open this thing up and see if we can get that needle to move. I don't know how that got bent in there, but it did. So it looks like for the speedometer, I've got it kind of apart over here. The back is sealed, so you can't go in from the back. See how it's sealed like that? It looks like what you do is you have to take off this glass in here. So you go around the rim of this and bend that up, I'm guessing, and then take the glass out. But I don't really want to break the glass, so I'm not going to even attempt to do that. I wonder if when we ride it, that'll come back and straighten itself out. So, yeah, because I'm guessing this speedometer is probably pretty tough to get. I think they only made this bike for 2 years. All right, let's take a look at the air filter. I believe it's underneath this cover. Not 100% sure, but I think it is. Okay. Looks like the cover was repaired at one point with a little epoxy. Got the fuses underneath here, all the wiring, everything looks really good. So it looks like the air filter is going to be underneath the seat here. So let's take the seat off. I think there's a little latch right here. Bet you there's a latch on both sides. Let's see. Yeah, one right there. Oh, and a key. Let's get the key out. There we go. It's pretty cool. Get the seat off here. Air filter should be underneath there. A couple screws come off. Air filter looks really good. So that can go right back in. Air box is clean in there, nothing really to see. Kind of boring. Yeah, the bike looks like it's in really good condition so far. Alright, air filter looks good. Everything is looking good so far. Let's drain the oil and see what that looks like. It's been sitting for a couple of years. Probably needs a good oil change. See if there's any in there first. It's kind of tipped to its side here. There's a little bit in there, not a whole lot. So probably could use some oil. You can see there's not a whole lot in there. Looks pretty clear though. We'll see when we drain it. Alright, so it looks like the drain bolt for this thing is right there. You guys can see that. So let's get that off. Oh, that's on there. Holy cow, that's on there. Oh. Oh yeah, it's pretty black. Pretty black looking. Alright, we'll let that drain out for a bit. And try to find that oil filter. I think it's on the bottom of the oil pan. Alright, trying to get the oil filter up next. I believe it's right here. Crank this thing loose. It's kind of stripped out. It's a big one. Uh, 6A20 it says. There's a spring on the bottom of that. Just drop the spring. Alright, we're gonna do a parts run. Gotta get a filter, we gotta get oil, we've got to get a battery. This is the one that was in it before. So gotta go to Batteries Plus, get a battery. And then we've gotta look for a cable, a clutch lever, and a couple blinkers. And this thing should be done. So not a whole lot of work we had to do for this thing. Once we get all that stuff, we'll put everything back on. I might grab a couple spark plugs too, just to have some brand new plugs in there. It looks like it BPR8EA plugs. So get a couple brand new plugs, put those in. Fresh oil, place the parts, and this thing should be on the road. Making sure that has a good seal. We're gonna put a little drop of oil on it so that this seals up. All right, then put that back on. All right, nice and tight. All right, so this thing I looked up, it said a lot of people put in like 3 quarts of oil and then check the dipstick. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start out with 2, tip the bike over, make sure there's enough oil in there. Got ways to go. We'll let that settle for a bit and then we'll check it again. All right, perfect. All right, let's replace these spark plugs. I was running pretty decent. You can see, running pretty good. New plug. All right, one more. Right here. All right, brand new battery going in. All right, let's see if she starts up here with the electric start. Oh yeah, sounds really good. We'll let that run for a bit and then check the oil after. All right, we need to add a little bit more oil. All right, we got these. We're gonna take off. Hopefully they fit on there. Like cool. All right, we got to replace the front blinkers here too. You can see this one was broken off right there. So let's get that fixed. Looks like the headlight bucket needs to come off. In there, we gotta get that nut off of there. This is connecting to that there. Alright, what goes through there? All right, turn signals are on. I just need to get some bulbs for it and then the lenses that go around here. They're just kind of hard to find and expensive. So, all right, next step. Let's get some new handlebars on here. We're gonna put some that curl out a little bit more. These are kind of straight out. We've got these over here we're gonna put on. Let's put these bad boys on. All right, we got the new bars on. It's looking pretty good. Blinkers are on. Gas tank is all flushed out. Let's put some fresh gas in it now. Alright, we made it out here. Let's take this thing for a rip and see how she goes. Stay tuned, should be pretty fun. Alright, let's see how this thing runs. Or rides, I guess. We know it runs pretty good. Alright, turn her on. We'll let this thing warm up for a bit. Turn her on to reserve here. Let's see, there should be plenty of gas in there. Yeah. Start her up. Choker. Purrs like a kitten. I can barely hear it. Pretty weak horn. That's pretty funny though. Turn the choke off. Alright, we'll let this thing warm up for a bit. Alright, let's see if she goes. Handlebars are kind of weird. All right, we're off. Hey, look, we're going 65 miles an hour. This thing's pretty fast. It only has 3 gears on her. Oh, that is cold. That is really cold. My neck is like frozen right now. Holy cow. This thing's pretty fast. No wheel wobble or anything. It's pretty good. Woohoo! Just lost power. Don't know what happened there. That was weird. Maybe it needs to be on reserve. There we go. I think we just ran out of gas. Thing is a lot faster than I thought it would be. Runs great. No issues whatsoever with it. Pretty fun bike. Alright, let's take her down that road. Whew. It is a chilly one out. Very chilly. It's like 34 degrees right now in April. Gets there pretty fast. I'd say she's running pretty good. Not too shabby. Alright, well, first ride on the 1982 Honda 450. Runs absolutely perfect. Really fast. I don't know how fast I was going because the speedometer doesn't work, but it was definitely fast. It was very, very fast. For a 450. It got up there. It got way up there. But yeah, runs great. Can't complain. But yeah, that's the first ride. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video on getting this thing up and running. It's a very cool bike. Turned out pretty good. Everything shined up pretty good on it. So, yeah, very cool bike. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay tuned for future projects. And until next time, we are out.